That's a problem. That's a problem. You never know. So it's day 2 of the new week, and they've dug up the entire yard. So I guess this is where the fence line's going to be, which would be nice. They took it back as far as they could. But these guys work fast. And look at this. So they've sloped this where it's a nicer grade of, a nicer slope back. They've also they've cut back this back area here to reduce the likelihood of erosion, which is really nice. So we actually have a higher slope here going down, which Heather's actually happy about because she wants to put a kid's slide down here, which would be kind of fun. But then they've taken this and they've actually made this, swoop in lower, so the erosion won't be as bad coming back here, and then the shed will be back here. This whole thing's gonna be flattened out though, so not to worry. This whole thing will be flat when they're done with it, but yeah. And then what they've done something really cool is they've just covered up. I wish I got a video of it earlier. I did not get video of it, but essentially my neighbor Wayne, like 10 years ago, dug all this up, and he has a drain that goes from back there to here. It was draining right there. And it's my property that he was draining to. But they just did an amazing job. They actually extended the culvert all the way to here, covered it with gravel. Check this out. So now the drain, instead of stopping at the top of that hill there, the drain actually continues all the way down here, has rock around it, and then they have some rock here for melt. So all that water that comes down in the spring that goes into this seasonal brook there has been cleaned up, which is great. It's just awesome. This is cleaned up now. This is my neighbor's, so I can't, well, there's my property line right there. So I guess part of it's mine, but essentially this just needed to be swooped down that way. But we have this nice area here where the fence will come back and stop. The fence will get, well, the fence will probably have to come to here and then cut across there. But this also used to be, this all used to be like a, and we're going to keep this access road covered in gravel. We're going to do a double fence here so we can get back to this area with a tractor if we need to in the future for lawn mowing and stuff like that. But basically all this will be leveled out, and then those trees are going to get trimmed off in the spring as well. Let's go back over here. Hopefully I won't fall into this hole. Give you an update on this. This is only day 2. I last posted a video on Friday for week 2. This is day 2 of the 3rd week. So they are going to, they've just dug down with the footings. So the footings will be going in, well, I think footings get poured tomorrow or Friday. Next week the foundation properly comes in, full foundation. But they're basically done with their digging. And they confirmed this morning I'm getting an 8-foot garage door instead of a 7-foot garage door. And I'll have 8.5-foot ceilings when it's finished. So it's not perfect, but it's best they could do with this amount of work. You can see how far they dug down there. There you go. Well, I have some bad news. Yes to an 8-foot ceiling. Yes to an yes to an 8-foot garage door. Yes to an 8.5-foot ceiling, right? It's 8 foot 6 inches. Unfortunately, it's going to cost us like between $5,000 and $7,000 to get rid of this. So we did get to goal state, which is 40 feet. So we're 40 feet back from the start of the house. So that's good to get that goal. But this rock here is really, really hard. And so what they're thinking about doing is the garage will slope back about 1 inch to here. So 34 feet. And then we'll start to graduate up a little bit more towards the back here. And then what they're thinking about doing is maybe when we get to here, from this point on, these next 2 feet, either doing a step up of like 4 to 6 inches or a curve up. And considering that my tool box roll cage or roll cabinet is 25 inches deep, I'm thinking about having them do a 25-inch long or 2 foot deep, 2 feet and an inch deep step back here. So basically step up 6 inches and I'll put my toolbox on top of it. And that'll be sufficient for that. So 8 foot 6 inch ceiling to that orange marker right there. The orange marker is all the way straight over. See where the ledge starts? Right there. That little gravel pit right there is where the ledge starts. And so from that point back is going to be between 6 and 10 inches higher. 6 and 10. So it'll be 8 feet, it'll be 8 foot pad at the back of the garage that'll be higher than the rest. They don't know what it's going to be until after they get into it, but at least 8 feet deep, between 6 and 10 inches higher than the rest of the garage. Go ahead, squeeze it. There you go, you did it. You do another one? All right, one more time, squeeze it. There you go, thank you. Okay, one more time, then I'm ready to do the last one. That's it, thank you.
I do my turn.
Well, you did 3 times. I gotta do one back here. I don't want to cause a fire. Right. We do watch your legs. You don't want to burn yourself. What do you think of the turkey? It look good? Thank you. Nice turkey. All done. Well, we have rebar, lots of rebar, and wood. Oh, there's the step up. So, yeah, so we kind of talked about this. There's my step up.
Where?
So,
oh.
Right there. So,
Are there 2 steps up?
I don't know. So this is the line where the pour will be? No, that's not true, is it?
No.
They won't.
There, yeah.
So if I get down here, how are we gonna dig down though? Because that's a foot higher than our floor. There's no way there's no way.
No, I think they're just trying to make sure everything's level.
Okay. So
It appears, Adam, that's the height of the back.
then there's 2 step ups?
That's what I'm asking. I don't know.
So there would be one, sorry. So you'd come into the garage. This is gonna be dug down a foot. The floor is gonna be right there then, right? That'll be the floor, I assume.
Yeah.
And then you go straight back, and then you have, is that a 6? Is that a 2x6 or 2x4? It's a 2x6, right?
And the one behind it is 8.
Yeah, and then the one behind is an 8. But that must be the back of the garage. That must be the back footing of the, I need to go back here and measure it. So this, you guys, the concrete experts, tell me what's going on here. This spot right here, now it's going to be a 10-inch thick wall. This part here to this 8 plus 6, so 6. This is a 2x6, is 8 feet. This part here is 8 feet. From here to here is 8 feet. And then this here is, how much lot was the first measurement? 28? From here
7.5, 8, 24.
is 24 feet to the front of the house. So I'll be able to pull straight in 24 feet before I get to a presumably 6-inch step up. I'm gonna step up 6 inches, then I'll have 8 feet to the end of the wall. And then do I step, and what's happening? You guys have to tell me, what happens here? Do I have to step up 8 inches to go back another 7.5 feet? Because this is going to be, or 7 feet. I don't know. I don't know what this looks like, what this is telling me, but I'm going to take some pictures and you guys can tell me. Well, that's basically it for this week. They were supposed to finish the footings today. They did not, I guess. But either way, they got close. But that's our week in review. Last thing I'll mention, which we did not on a video of it, but I'll put some pictures here, is see those stakes up there? We ordered a 10 by 16 shed. We're gonna do 12 by 16, but we lost some yard footage, so we're just gonna do a 10 by 16 instead of 12 by 16. That'll go back there, and yeah, we'll come back tomorrow. So I'll film some more clips tomorrow if I can. If they do some more stuff here tomorrow, I'll film more video clips. But baby is tired, so we're gonna get back in the truck and get the baby some a nap. It's really deep though. Oh. Yeah. All right. Back another day.